Up at the U.S. Supreme Court over bans on gender-affirming care for transgender minors. The justice's decision would have wide-ranging impacts beyond the Tennessee ban that has been argued. Georgia has a very similar ban. Atlanta News First political reporter Doug Reardon joins us live outside the state capitol where this was passed just last year. Doug, what are families in Georgia feeling?
We got a chance to talk to them. We would like to have interviewed them for this story, but some of the families that we've talked to, even in the past, are really scared to put their names out there, if that gives you any sense of how this is making them feel. And the bigger concern, even among attorneys and officials, is that this could lead to the deterioration of rights, not just for trans minors, but also for trans adults and other members of the LGBTQ community, as well as women. With their clear conservative majority, the Supreme Court seems ready to uphold a Tennessee law banning gender-affirming care for minors. The decision won't come for several months, but could solidify similar laws in 25 other states, including Georgia, that ban access to hormone blockers and testosterone, even with parental consent.
I think that it has been open season on transgender individuals in this country.
Atlanta attorney Tom Mew has argued before the Supreme Court before. In fact, his case against Clayton County added a sexuality protection to the Civil Rights Act. He worries about the impacts to other members of marginalized communities if the ban were to be upheld.
Let's not forget, while the issue before the court is gender-affirming care for minors, it can certainly have broader implications for adult transgender individuals and, of course, for individuals more broadly in laws that discriminate on the basis of sex.
It could also open the doors to a national ban on gender-affirming care for minors. But this week, Tennessee Attorney General Jonathan Skrmetti, the plaintiff in the case, said it would simply allow states to make their own laws.
There is a huge downside for kids, and that the state's job is to protect them in an area of unsettled science.
Mew says he was troubled this week by the line of questioning from conservative justices, suggesting more changes to personal liberty could be coming.
When we have questioning from Supreme Court justices that suggests there may be some type of erosion of the standards that are typically followed in these type of equal protection challenges, it's very concerning.
I'll give you some numbers here. The UCLA's Williams Institute, which is a leading source of information on this, says there are about 300,000 kids between the ages of 13 and 17 in the U.S. that identify as transgender. Outside the Georgia Capitol, Doug Reardon, Atlanta News First.